Brothers and sisters, it's a pleasure to be here to share with all of us and to just be able to add in a few words for and to Reverend Sam. Before I say happy birthday to you, happy anniversary, because we seem to have left that out. Of course, your wife is not going to sit down because she has joy in making everybody comfortable and not enjoy the service. So, Pastor Sam, I'm not even sure how we connected. I'm not sure we connected, but we have more in common with our history and with our future. Apart from the fact that, like Pastor Jerry said, Pastor Jerry, myself, himself, we lead prayer platforms, which is something we have in common. Something our history has in common is that we both... so when the Reverend from the North was describing all that experience, the only way you experience that experience is that you belong to a certain foundation, which is deeper life. Yeah. So, well, so I walked up to him and I said, brother, I said, you don't even say brother, you say bro. You say, bro, how are you? Then I looked at him, he's wearing a cap, he's wearing chain, and I said, you have gone back to Babylon. I said, you have gone back to Babylon. And I said, the things of this world will pass away. And I spoke to him in our pastor's voice. I said, are you still in the faith? Earnestly contending for the faith, once delivered to the saints. And he told me that he's still contending, but in a different way. So for the beautiful history we share, I mean, if you went through that foundation, I don't know anybody if you've been through deeper life, you must have been beaten up of the gospel once, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. That's your badge of honor. You get beaten up and you be like, oh, thank you that you beat me up. You look forward to it. It's something you come back and tell the brethren, like, I was beaten up, and so everybody's hailing you like, wow, you were beaten up. That's fantastic. When will I be beaten up for Christ? And that was the kind of foundation we had. Pastor Sam, thank you. Pastor Jerry and the last anchor has said it they put it the right way. And I say it all the time. I said, you're not just a minister, you're a Christian. You're not just a minister, you're a Christian. You are kind-hearted. You genuinely look out for other people. You genuinely care for other people. The same way Pastor Jerry, I'm not sure if Pastor Jerry knows this, the same way he went for the conference, Pastor Jerry's conference in London, I think ours was a few weeks after, and he came for our conference also. Then I just asked him, it's something, if you do the daily prayer, already the pressure that adds on your system. So I said, you were in Pastor Jerry's conference a few weeks ago, you were in Pastor Selma's conference a few weeks ago, then you are here. Then he comes from the conference, then our conference is very late in the evening, it's in the evening. So he comes from the conference, then he leaves in between the conference to make Sunday service. I said, you literally flew into London on Saturday afternoon, stayed in London for 4 hours, flew back from London Saturday evening to make your Sunday service. And that tells you the heart. Yeah, that tells you the heart. So when the anchor was saying that he went to their office and did this and this, I said, you do things that I don't even know if I can do. That's the truth. You challenge my Christian life. You challenge my Christian life. That's Pastor Jerry saying, that's other people, the anchor is sharing his own story. You challenge my Christian life. And this is the last thing I will say. Anytime I have people problem, mostly with ministers, I will ask him when I want a Christian answer. If I want someone to help me keep Madly's fights, I know who to call. But when I want someone to help me behave like Christ and think like Christ, I call Pastor Sam. I said, Pastor Sam, this happened, what do you think? Then he's going to give me then when I'm done, I said, that's why I called you. I know you'll give me a Christ perspective. I'm okay. Thank you. And, and my prayer is this. That God will protect your heart. Yeah, that you will not find delusions. You will not find distractions. That your eyes will be set on the gaze in such a way that you will not miss the road. You will not miss the mark, that the Lord will preserve you. Pastor Sam, from here, now, I love you. But I love Pastor Mary more. That's the only person I love more in your life. Pastor Mary, because she's the one that balances all the other things that we can't talk about here. Pastor Mary balances all the others we talk about. I love you. And yeah, amen.